have to stand for this video because I have to stand to think correctly. Just kidding. But today is day 44, pretty sure, sobriety, which is awesome. And I am tired. I'm still tired and deeply agitated. And what I've realized is that I am tired of lying to myself about what I want. So tired of it. I'm tired of, I don't even want to say playing small, because I think I've gone after a bunch of things in my life and I am super grateful for the experiences I have. I am grateful to be a mom. I am grateful to have been married even though it didn't work out. I am grateful for my career. Like, I have so much to be grateful for. And not to say I didn't want any of those things. So, two separate things. But in 2012, I remember that's when I stepped on stage for the first time for bodybuilding and did my first bikini show out in California and put on my blue bikini, heels, after putting many months in the gym. It was actually the gym that I fell in love with, but received a lot of criticism. And I can't remember, it was so long ago, I can't remember from who, and probably individuals that knew that my past was I had an eating disorder, have an eating disorder, you know, struggle. I feel like any freaking American or any person, not just American, but like any person struggles with food. Maybe that's a stretch, but I would say 9 out of 10 people struggle mentally with food because of the messages we receive from all over the place. But because people knew that I had an eating disorder and struggled with it, I received so much criticism in regards to going into a sport that was aesthetic based. But I loved it. Like, I couldn't understand how, if something was so awful for me, why I freaking loved it. Like, I loved going to the gym. And yes, it became an addiction, but I'd rather be addicted to the gym than addicted to alcohol every day, drinking alcohol every day. That ain't gonna get me anywhere besides more depressed. So, long story short, received a lot of criticism. So I never really admitted, like, I remember reasoning, I guess, in my head, like the whole reason I was started lifting was because I wanted to overcome my eating disorder and get used to eating meat because I'd been vegetarian before that. And this was like a way, I don't know. I just made up so many weird excuses instead of just being like, I went to the gym one time, hired a trainer, and I fell in love with it. And I love it. And so I do it every day. Like, it's not that hard to admit, but for whatever reason, couldn't admit it. And I competed, I've been going to the gym since 2012. Tried fitness, what is it called? I was a spin instructor for a moment. Foam rolling instructor too, that was fun. Didn't know there was such a thing as foam rolling instructor, but that was me. And so, don't know why I did that. Now that we're at 3 minutes and 47 seconds, my thing's doing something weird. Okay, so I'm gonna make this even shorter. I love bodybuilding. Like, I love the gym. And if I love the gym, why not see what I can do with it? And yes, I've pursued a lot of things that I want, but they haven't like lit my soul up by any means. And I am so grateful for where I'm at. I'm grateful for the people in my life that have helped me get to where I'm at. But I'm so sick of just like not saying what I want and going after what I want. And I really do want to go pro. I don't know why that, like, it makes me uncomfortable saying it because I'm scared of the backlash I'll get from it, thoughts from like people's opinions, shit like that. It doesn't even fucking matter. Like I don't know why it matters. But I want to do bodybuilding. Like I want to go pro. I want to stand up on stage and know that it didn't just happen because I went to the gym every day. It happened because I wanted it to happen. And it's okay to want things that other people don't want, first off. That's like, that should be common sense. But in my mind, for whatever reason, it's not. But it's okay to want things that other people don't want. It's okay to want things that other people think you shouldn't want because it's none of their goddamn business, first off. Secondly, they don't live in your body 24/7, 365. They haven't lived your life. And I just want to follow my heart. Stop following my mind, or stop following this plan that you have to do this, this, and this to succeed, and this is what success looks like. And like, I am so tired, and all of that makes me want to crawl out of my skin. And I have drank myself numb for the past 4 or 5 years, however long. Like, have tried to numb my desires out of me, and I'm done. And now that I don't have that coping mechanism, and I'm choosing not to have that coping mechanism is what I should say. It's not that I could have it right now if I wanted. But I'm choosing not to have that coping mechanism. And without that coping mechanism, that underlying agitation that's kind of been humming in my soul for years is coming back with a vengeance. And it's basically like, I don't know what my future holds. I don't know what will come of anything. But what I do know is that I'm ready to want. Like, I'm ready to let go of the fear of judgment. And it's going to be a freaking process. I'm ready to let go of the fear of failure. I'm ready to let go of the fear of perception, what others perceive. Fear of what people say behind my back, of losing friends, of losing family, of losing my home, of losing my stability. Like, I say stability in quotations because the last thing that is stable is my life right now, because of where I am mentally, because I have shape shifted to fit into a fucking box. And I can't fit into that box anymore. People said, live this way and you'll be happy. Do these things and then you'll be happy. Well, I did those things. And all it did was drive me to 4 years, 5 years of living in a bottle and putting myself into tons of debt because I just wanted to do what everyone seemed to want me to do. A, none of us have it figured out. B, we all want different things. C, life's too short to freaking not go after or try and do things that you want to do. So here's to desiring things and going after it. I've got 12 weeks before I go on stage for my, to possibly get my pro card. And I'm going to give it my all and see what happens. But I don't want to just pretend that I don't want it. I'm done hiding. I'm done hiding. You're welcome. I want what I want, and you can't take it from me. can't take my desires from me. But man, I have let people take those from me, and I've let them take my sanity. I don't even know who has it. Like, no one has it. Like, no one literally took those things. It's just what I gave away. I'm like, here you go, here you go. Here's my happiness. Didn't make anyone else happy. Me giving away and pretending I'm playing small didn't serve anyone else. Besides make me insane. So here is to wanting things, going after them, full force, and not being scared to say what you want, even if it ends up not working out or getting what you want. Here's following your goddamn heart. Hadley Rose, Hadley K. Schoonmaker. Here's to following your heart and dancing your way through life. Because what we've been doing has not been working out so hot.